Yo, what's up? I'm just going for a quick walk right now and decided to pick up my phone, record the super spontaneous video, and just talk about a bit what's going on in my mind right now. So, as of recording this, it's like Saturday evening for me. This week I actually had Thursday, Friday off, were national holidays, and I went with my parents to a restaurant and my grandma. And I just realized something again, because of course it's really important to like spend time with your family and all of that. And I feel like this advice kind of gets thrown around where it's like, yeah, like, gotta, of course, like, make time for you, the things that are important to you, blah, blah, blah. But I also hear, like, like, you hear this stuff, like, hey, it's super important to choose your why you're doing this. And, like, for me personally, and I think probably for a lot of you guys as well, it's like one of your main or like core motivators why you're even in the like game, why you're even building your own business and pursuing your own path. As like, of course, for yourself to like prove yourself, you can have the freedom to like do everything you want. But I think for a lot of us, it's our family as well. We can like make the people around us, who are like very close to us, the people we love, our families, our friends. We can make them happy and like just be able to access them alive. They might not have access to if they were doing it by themselves. Like if you take your parents on vacation, if you get the freedom out of the job or whatever else it might be. And as I said, like this is next to the freedom of myself, next to doing it, of course, for God. That's like one of my core motivators as well, to like be able to help my family out. And I just realized something though, because like there are these times where you're just like locked in, you're sitting in your room all day, you're just working, and these times are important, like don't get me wrong, because without these, like you can't be doing anything if you can't like lock away for a couple hours and like clearly focus. But sometimes when you just get too messed up in this and it's like, yeah, I gotta build this, and like you think of, I'm gonna build this to then help my family, to then travel. But what do you sometimes realize? It's like, and that's just what I had this week again. Where it's like, why are you building all this? Like giving away your years when within that time you might not be able to enjoy like your family at all. Like for example, with my grandma, like I'm very blessed to still have her. I think she's like 87, and of course, like it would be super cool if I can, a couple of years, I don't know, take her somewhere or fulfill some of her dreams. But like, let's say I lock in for the next 5 years, and then like who knows how much time she get left. So I think it's like super important to like enjoy the present moments that you got with them, like as well, or like with your parents and stuff, to like really be able to not get ahead too much of yourself, where you think, yeah, in a couple of years I'll be doing that, and that sort of for now, like you completely shut down every contact with them. And that's what I just like realized. I probably gotta do it a bit more often. Well, I'm just like in these moments, like today, for example, I went to visit my grandma again. Just listen to some of her stories. She went on vacation when she was like 18 to Italy, some of the stuff that happened. And it's like, yeah, sometimes we might not care about that much what it tells. But like if you listen to them and you actively pay attention, like that's the world, that means the world to them. And that's probably the main point I want to make here. That's like, what does it all help you if you can't enjoy the time you have right now with them? Because like you never know how much longer they're gonna be here. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like I'm not against locking in a building, and I think that's very important. Like you gotta have these phases without sacrificing some stuff. Like you'll never make it. And for me personally, I've been on this journey like for 1.5 to 2 years now. And in the beginning, like it was step by step where I had to like sacrifice. Like I was a big football fan. I then stopped watching it completely. I stopped playing video games completely. I gave up some other stuff. And it might be for some of you, I don't know. Like in the beginning, it's like probably usually the habits you have. I don't know, partying, going out with friends, drinking, whatever it might be. And like step by step, you just gotta sacrifice to be able to get ahead. Because like if you're doing something else on the side, like let's say playing video games, like how do you expect to reach 5K, 10K, 20K a month by that? Like, and I'm not saying it's completely wrong. Like, there are people I know like making multiple hundreds of thousands and like saying they play video games first thing in the morning. But I just feel like, because like if you look at every successful person, there's a time where they just had to lock away and sacrifice, like at least temporarily sacrifice. Like, I'm not saying you have to give this up forever, but in order to like get to that level, you've got to become the person who's like able to achieve that. And the thing is that it's not like you kill your old self once and here's my new self from now on. It's like a battle you have to face every day. And I had this same thing again. I think it was like Tuesday. Where like, for example, I'm like, as you know, probably from my last video, where I'm like really paying attention to my health, what I eat and stuff. And there was a time like I had very spontaneous schedule changes. Didn't eat for a while. Wanted to get something. So I was like in the supermarket, grocery store. Standing there was like this like pre-made salad basically. I was like looking at the ingredients and I was like, yeah, bro, like what the fuck? And like I was standing in there with the hand, freaking looking at the cookies next to it, bro. And I just had this like, what the fuck am I doing moment? Where it's like, come on, I thought you were over this like a long while ago. And like I'm not perfect, no one of us is perfect. So we gotta face that battle every single day again. Where we gotta make decisions and decide. Am I gonna keep acting like my winner self, like my version that is able to achieve all the goals I have, who's able to travel the world, make 5 figures a month, doing whatever he wants? Or am I gonna be the old version with the old habits, who's just chasing cheap pleasure and dopamine right now instead of focusing on the long game? And that's something where I thought like, yeah, okay, I'm over this, but it's not something you get over once. It's something you gotta face every single day. And every single day you gotta make the decision again to like be up, to be your winner self, get up and just do what it takes. And that's also something I do like every morning. I got this note like every day you gotta decide if you like wanna win gold or just get a participation trophy. And it's your conscious decision to act like your winner self. And in every single decision you make, you put the point on the side from your old self, or you're gonna get a point for the sides from your new self that it's just achieving all the goals. And whether that's standing there with the cookies and the salad in the hand, and you decide like, what the fuck am I doing? Let me log in again, get on a healthy diet. Oh wait. Or you just like focus on channel on the cheap dopamine. And the thing is like, you can't win that battle 100% of the time because like it's not possible. No one of us is perfect. But as the quote in Atomic Habits goes as well, you just gotta win most of the time. You just gotta win these 50-50 battles. Like, am I gonna do this? What I know is like not good for me, or am I gonna stick to what might be hard in the moment, but it's gonna help me long term? And if you win, if you can stack up the side more and more and win more of these battles each day, then you're gonna get closer to your version that is achieving all the goals that you have for yourself. So that's basically my point to you. Make that decision, become the version of yourself that's achieving all the goals you want. That's all I got for you. See ya.